Hello, dear students. So, again, I'm here to explain about chapter number 1. In last classes, I have sent chapter number 1 and 2 explanation, chapter number 1 and 2 exercise explanation. I hope you all have seen it, you all have gone through it. So, if any problem you are facing in any question, please put your queries on my personal WhatsApp so it can be solved. So today I'm here to explain about the exemplar problems, so which are very important for the upcoming exams. So we are going to start for chapter number 1. Multiple choice questions we are taking first. First question, given below are names of some animals. Your options are goat, human beings, cockroach, eagle. So what is the question? Which of the above animals form a pair of omnivores? So your options are option A first and second, option B second and third, option C third and fourth, option D second and fourth. So now which pair will correct? The option B second and third. Second, human beings and cockroach. They are known as omnivores because they eat plant products as well as animal products. Clear? Question number 2. Honeybee makes honey from pollen, petals, nectar, bud. So the correct option is C, nectar. Nectar is called the sweet juices of flowers. So honeybee collect the nectar from the flowers and now it is collected in their hives and it is being converted once they prepare honey. So honey can be stored in their hives. Clear? Below are names of some animals: cow, sheep, horse, ox. Which of the above are sources of milk for human beings? So, which pair will correct? Option A, first and third. Option B, first and second. Option C, second and third. Option D, third and fourth. So, now the option B will correct first and second. So, cow and sheep are responsible to produce the milk for the human beings. Clear? Where such type of benefit cannot be seen in horse and ox. Clear? Question number 4. Given below is a list of edible parts. What are the edible parts? Edible parts, the plant parts which are eatable. So here your options: banana, pumpkin, lady's finger, brinjal. So which pair of plants has two or more edible parts? So which pair will correct? First and second, second, third, third and fourth, D, first and fourth. So the option A will correct because banana and pumpkin, they are having more than one edible parts. So that's why they are having their wide use. So that's why we can eat the flowers of banana as well as fruits of banana as well as stems of banana. And when we talk about the pumpkin also has different edible parts more than one. So that's why pumpkin and banana can be considered in more than edible parts of the plant category. Clear? Question number 5. The part of a banana plant not used as food is. So we have to look which part of the banana plant is not used as a food: flower, fruit, stem, and root. So we have seen about the banana. Flowers can be used to make the vegetables. Fruit we eat. Stem also used. So next, next option D, the roots. The roots of the banana plant cannot be used as a food. Clear? Question number 6. Read each set of terms and identify the odd set. Circle the odd one out type questions. Clear? First option, cow, milk, butter. They all come from animals. Hen, meat, egg. They come from animals. Goat, milk, meat. They come from animals. Plant, vegetable, and buttermilk. So buttermilk is odd in this question because plant, vegetable, they come from plant, but buttermilk comes from animals. So that's why the option D is correct. The next category we are taking very short answer questions. Read the clues and fill up the blanks and given below each of them. So, first question: honeybees suck from flower. What they suck? So N, T, R, and the some spaces are given. What alphabet we can put to make the meaningful word by saying the clue? Honeybees suck from flower. So what honeybee sucks from flowers? So they suck from flowers the nectar. So nectar will come. So in the vacant spaces you can write the correct alphabets and make the meaningful words. Clear? Question number B: animals which eat other animals. So animals which eat other animals, they are known as carnivores, and you can write the correct alphabets in the given spaces and you can make the meaningful word. Next, animals which eat only plants and plant products. So that's why they are known as herbivores, and you can make the meaningful word by placing the correct alphabets. Animals which eat both plants and animals, so they are called omnivores. So by placing the correct alphabets in the given spaces, we can make the meaningful word omnivores. Clear? Good. Question number 2: why do boiled seeds fail to sprout? So if we are giving the temperature to the seeds, so why they are not converting into sprouts? Because boiling kills the seeds, so that is why germination does not occur. Because for the germination the humid environment is required, the certain amount of temperature and pressure and environmental conditions are required. But if we are giving the temperature, so they can be destroyed. So that's why the germination process is not available in the boiling seeds, so that's why they can be considered as a destroyed seed. Clear? Where do bees store honey? So generally in their beehives, they store their honey. Name two ingredients in our food that are not obtained from plants or animals. Mention one source of each for each ingredient. So the ingredients which are not being obtained from plants and animals. So salt from seawater, it comes from seawater and rocks. And when you talk about water, it comes from river, well, tap, pond, tubewell, and rain. So this was about the ingredients which are apart from plants and animal resources. Given below are jumble words which are names of some parts of plant. Rearrange them to get the correct words. So first, lychee. It looks like lychee, but you have to rearrange the jumble word, make unjumble them, and make the meaningful word. So now, if we unjumble the word, so it can be considered as chili. So comes from chili comes from plants, and it is the answer of question number A. So next question, itruf. So make the meaningful word by arranging the letters. Fruit. Clear? SEA and BOYA. So this comes from plant, that is soybean. Clear? Next, GURSA. It means if we are going to make the meaningful word by arranging the letters in certain manner, so we will be able to make the correct word, that is sugar. Clear? Next, ROUND round. Round, it looks like a meaningful word, but it is not, because the groundnut comes from plants, so that's why we can put the letters in such a manner that the spelling of groundnut can be framed. Clear? So this was about the jumble word questions. Next question, short answer questions. Identify the animals in the grid given below as figure number 1.1 and categorize them into herbivore, carnivore, and omnivore. So here word grid puzzle is given. So in this puzzle you have to identify the animals which are known as herbivores, which are known as carnivores, and which are known as omnivores. So we can make the circle animals. First, animals like crow. Crow can be considered as an omnivore animal. Owl can be considered as an omnivore. Next, GOAT goat, FROG frog, WOLF wolf. Clear? Next, human in the category of omnivore. Next, A and T, ant. So this is also omnivore. Next, in the reverse manner, HEN, hen. It is also omnivore. So that's why we can frame the different words from the word grid puzzle which comes in the category herbivore, carnivore and omnivore. Clear? Next question. Question number 2. Why should we avoid wastage of food? As we know, food is very important for all the living organisms because due to the food, we are getting the energy and we are able to perform many activities. Clear? So, enough food is not available for all of us. Food is very costly and poor people cannot afford to buy the right amount of food for their family member. So, that is why we should not waste the food because food is very precious because in our country many people are like that they cannot purchase enough food for their family members, so sometimes they have to stay hungry. So that's why we should not waste the food items because it is very precious. Clear? Question number 3. Why do organisms need food? Right? Two reasons. Food gives energy to do work, to grow, to repair damaged body parts, and to protect the body against diseases. So, the importance of food we have seen in chapter number 1 and 2. So, you should revise the chapter from the notes as well as in the exercise. So, then you will get the perfection in this question. Clear? Question number 4. Label and color the different parts of the plant given below in. So, now a plant, the different parts of the plants are given and we have to label them. So first we can write for A. What we can write? A is considered as a flower. So for A, the flower. Next, B can be considered as a bud. So a small bud is available in the plant before blooming the flowers. Now option C, next for C can be considered as a leaf, the leaf part of the plant, and for D, the D is considered the stem part of the plant, as we all see in the diagram. Question number 5. List two of your favorite food items and mention their ingredients. So question number 5 you are required to do yourself. So this question you have to write in your notebook and you have to do yourself by taking the help of your notes and exercise, and the similar you have to show on my personal WhatsApp. So this was about the explanation of exemplar problems. So this is not required to do in your notebook the all questions, only question number 5 you have to do in your rough notebook, or you can write in your fair science notebook. Clear? So this was about the complete explanation of exemplar problems. I hope you all have enjoyed. So please, if you are having any problem in any question to understand, please put your queries on my personal WhatsApp. Keep on studying. Have a nice day.